Folks, he was in the cab when this thing caught on fire. Bobcat just about killed him. He's lucky to be alive. He had to take both feet and kick the door open. He was fighting for his life. Water moccasin. I'm Wrecker Rick. You're watching Murphy's Diesel. We've got a recovery. We've got a skid steer that got stuck in the mud, then it caught on fire. How often do you hear about that? Or did it catch on fire and then get stuck in the mud? We're loading up all of our rigging and we're headed to Oklahoma because I accidentally bought a Het, folks. If you're not familiar with a Het, it's an 8x8 military truck. And we're gonna use that to get the skid steer out of the mud because this thing is buried. It's been in this swamp for over a year, abandoned by the insurance company because they couldn't find anybody around to do a recovery of this magnitude. Don is a 30-year retired veteran. He's also a first responder. In the fire, he almost lost his life. He lost his piece of equipment. At least he won't have to pay for a $30,000 recovery because we're going to do this one free of charge. I've got 300 foot of winch line, 12 Wrecker Rick slings, 6 winch rings, 14 soft shackles, and of course my bandoliers. I'm gonna pack this up, grab the FTs, and we're hitting the road, folks. We've got to catch a plane. And let's not forget the old Wrecker Rick rope. Better make it 2. Because you never know. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Hopefully the old Pendleton will make one more trip, huh folks? Already putting the old pocket pliers to work this trip. Even good for zipping up Pendletons when they're loaded with rigging. There it is. Stand by, folks.
I'm coming!
The van is waiting.
Take all the bags out, I'll be right there.
Babe, the van is waiting. What could you possibly be doing?
Dad, could I go talk to the van?
The van?
Van guy?
Yeah.
To the guy?
To the driver?
Yeah.
Not yet. Boy, I'll tell you what, this Pendleton has seen better days, folks. My handle won't go down.
Need a hand?
Mrs. Wrecker Rick's clothes weigh more than my rigging does. Holy!
Look at this.
We got ourselves a Sprinter, folks, because the last 2 times we had to park our truck at the airport and then I had to have one of my guys go get it. So we're taking an Uber Sprinter. We made it to Sky Harbor Airport, folks. We're getting on a plane. Stand by.
These people are sure gonna be happy to see us again.
Communists make you check your knife. You have to go that way, peasant. Maybe they'll let you because you're our child. Come on.
I don't think that's gonna fit.
Can I put my thing on this? Stand by, folks. Stand by, folks.
Stand by, folks.
Stand by, y'all.
Stand by.
We had to make an emergency landing in Midland.
Why did we have to make an emergency landing?
We lost an engine. I had to take the controls over, folks, and put her on the ground.
Walk out. Outside out.
Well, folks, we got the rental car. The only one they had only had 5 seats. We're gonna go try to find a place to sleep for the night. Stand by. Babe, where's my AG1 bottle at? How am I supposed to start my day out right without my AG1? It's not supposed to be up there, it's supposed to be down there. Thanks to today's sponsor, AG1, I'm starting my day out right. I like to drink my AG1 on ice. AG1 is a daily health drink that helps support energy and gut health. I can fill my nutrient gap with 75 vitamins and micronutrients in this one little packet. No need for a shelf full of supplements any longer. I'm having citrus today. That's my favorite flavor right now. Didn't spill a drop. AG1 helps support overall health, so you can spend less time thinking and more time living. Put this lid on here. Okay. I've been working out. Go to drinkag1.com/Murphy'sDiesel or scan the QR code to get a free morning person hat and free AG1 flavor sampler in your welcome kit with your first AG1 subscription order. Thanks to AG1 for sponsoring today's video. We're finally leaving Midland. We're getting on the road. Next stop, Oklahoma. We've got to stop and get some premium gasoline because this baby takes premium, folks. Well, they don't sell premium here. Looks like it's just getting some regular unleaded.
Okay. I'll move this.
Yes, girl. Yes. Yes, girl. Get it.
We pumped your gas.
I appreciate you. We're hitting the road. The quaint little town of Monday. We've got about 5 hours to go. I feel like I've been in this rental car for 5 days already. It's gonna be a long trip. We made it to our Airbnb, folks.
Oh my gosh, is that my bedroom?
It's a dog crate.
How about this Airbnb, folks?
There's a lot of upstairs. There's a downstairs and an upstairs.
Oh, this is so cute.
It smells like it looks. Unbelievable. Let's snoop around. Boom. Boom. Boom.
You got it?
Oh, look at these bunk beds.
Nobody's sleeping. Stand up on your bed.
Where's our F Shack at?
Oh, it has a TV? Okay.
It's a PG channel.
Dad, PG channel.
Oh, there's the old Wrecker Rick factory.
Whoa, you got it cool. Can I jump on your bed?
Boom. Oh, look at the shower.
It has a towel right there, Dad. Oh!
Oh my God. It's got a sauna. I've literally never stayed anywhere with a sauna. A cold plunge. What? No way. I'll be sitting in that in the morning. So looks like y'all are gonna see me with my shirt off again. Outdoor living room. Chessboard. Playhouse. Outdoor movie theater. This is knuckin' futz, folks. Time for a little dip. Come on, Smoke. Okay. Grab some weights, girls.
You grab some weights. Okay, now do it.
Time to go get this military truck, girls.
Let's go get this head.
You like what you see? Then go to murphysdieselstore.com right now. We're giving this entire rig away, plus $30,000 cash. $30,000 cash! We're in Broken Bow, Oklahoma, folks. We've got 2 hours to get to TW Towing. That's where we're going to pick this head up. This was actually a truck that was at the military auction. Basically, the military auction told me that if I didn't get it out of there, they were going to keep it. I called my buddy Zach at TW. He went and grabbed it for me, towed it over to his place. We got to go get it running, and then we're going to get on the road. Stand by. Did I mention I feel like I slept at a Best Western last night? Girls! I'll tell you what, folks, it's humider than a well digger's out here. I get my ladies' door first, gals.
Always a gentleman.
Always a gentleman. Always a gentleman.
Goldie, let me get that for you.
Always a gentleman.
Goldie, you're looking a little rough this morning.
I know. It's because
What's in your ear?
earplugs.
Why do you have earplugs in your ear?
I'd rather sit in quiet than listen to
Kids, huh? Hey, T-Bone! T-Bone, get some! Get some T-Money! We had to stop by this playground. The girls seen it passing by and freaked out. They got an eagle eye for these sort of things.
She's going feral! Evil!
America!
Yeehaw, America!
Wake up!
Are we there? Are we there?
Look out, because she is hot, folks. Welcome to the quaint little town of Stigler, folks. We're about 2 minutes away. Stand by. We made it to TW Towing, folks. Look at this bad Larry.
Big girl, walk around to daddy.
Unbelievable. This thing is massive. Looks like we're gonna have to put a drive shaft in it. It's got a flat tire. This is Zach with TW Towing, folks. We couldn't have done this without Zach. This thing would be impounded by the man. I wouldn't even own it. Honestly, I accidentally bought this thing. It's a funny story. I'll tell you some other time. Zach's got a YouTube channel, TW Towing and Recovery. Go check it out, folks. He does all kinds of cool stuff. Way cooler stuff than we do. You're gonna wanna see it. We're gonna see if this bad Larry fires up. Zach towed it in here, so we're not real sure if this thing runs. They rear towed it, so we got to put the drive shaft back in it. You always pull the front drive shaft if you're going to rear tow these because it's 8-wheel drive. No big deal. Well, it looks like we got some loose terminals to begin with. 09 of 25. I bet you these batteries are actually... Oh, no, they're not. It's an interstate. We're going to have to put new batteries in this. But right now, I just want to get this thing going good enough to get it back to the Airbnb. That's where we'll work on it. Oh, that's a jump box, folks. It's a good thing I got my pocket pliers.
Got mine too.
You got your pocket pliers? Look at that, folks. Zach's got him a official pair of pocket pliers.
Straight from Murphy's Diesel Store.
Not only is he the president, he's also a client. All right, folks, we're gonna see if this thing will jump off. Stand by. You ever run into anything that won't jump?
No, not yet.
And then hook your other one over there.
Well, them things are
Let's see if she fires off. Boy, she purrs like a kitten, folks. Max speed 45.
Probably should have checked the oil, Rick.
Yeah. We're gonna pull her into the shop and put this drive shaft in her. Go through some other stuff. Stand by.
Are you ready to drive that about 2,500 miles?
Well, I don't know that it's going anywhere because it's already at 250 degrees temperature. It's already overheating. And we haven't even driven it yet. Also, it doesn't have a PTO. Somebody rubbed the PTO off of it. None of the winches work. That might be a problem being that we're going to be using this for recovery. We're gonna run down the road about a quarter mile and see if this guy has a PTO for it. Stand by.
Chelsea, box that one's open right there, so you get to it. I don't know what's in it, but I think maybe 4 of them, 3 or 4 of them.
We found the PTO, folks. Part number does not match the other part number, but the flange matches. We'll slap her on there, see what happens. Hopefully it works.
Of course, we came to get some food while Rick and Zach will see if the guy down the street has the PTO we need. How's those chicken nuggets? Those dino nuggets?
This is the wrong pump, folks. It's not going to work. We may be able to make it work if we lengthen the drive shaft, but we don't want to lengthen the drive shaft and put the wrong pump on there. When we get the right pump, we'll have the wrong shaft. But we got some other problems that are more concerning. One's an oil leak that we're going to address. She's got that old 8V92 in her, folks.
Screaming Detroit. 8V92 diesel power.
It's got coolant.
What's it look like?
Wet.
Over on that. Once you get up here, it ain't bad.
It was overheating when I pulled in here. I wonder if it's got a bad fan clutch.
Yeah. Let's check the engine oil.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ain't got none in it.
It ain't got none in it?
We're having a problem with this thing overheating. I just unhooked my fan clutch so it doesn't have air going to it. Let's see if it'll cool it down. It's at 225 right now. Well, that ain't the problem. Still getting hot. I don't think it's circulating. Maybe bad water pump, thermostat. Stand by, folks. This takes me back to my soda drinking days. When you used to get soda in the box, it's literally a bag of oil, folks. I've never seen that before. Must be an Oklahoma thing. Well, about the same bag and everything. Do you have a funnel, Zach, or did you want me to spill a drop?
I'll get you a funnel.
It's that Dello 400. You gotta run that 400 in these 8V92s.
And this son of a gun, like going down through the mountains of Ho Chi Minh.
We're getting somewhere. We're on the stick now, folks.
We're just a little below the L.
I'm gonna throw one more bag of oil in her. Oh, didn't spill a drop.
We're all over it now. It's on the F mark.
We're gonna throw this old drive shaft in, and then we're gonna just get this old gal out on the open road and stretch her legs a little bit and see how that temperature does. Team Money, can you hand us the bolts and straps for these babies?
What are bolts and straps?
You're kind of embarrassing me in front of my friends. We own the biggest towing company in Arizona, and you don't know what bolts and straps are for a drive on.
These right here.
Come on, man.
Your hair is all in that oil. Oh my gosh.
Dad, I'm never doing this again. Someone get me a bleaching tone now.
I believe you just got a bleaching tone.
By Dello 400.
Yeah.
I want to go home.
You could see the coolant down in there, but it's taken 2 gallons so far. I'm kind of wondering if it's just not low on coolant. We're gonna drop this hood and take her for a lap. Stand by.
Need a jump wrecker rig?
Yeah, if I could get the 5th jump of the day, that'd be great. If we can get this on the road, the AC works, folks. The girls are gonna be riding in comfort. Oh yeah. She's definitely got way better oil pressure now that it's not 3 gallons low. Oh yeah, we got her up to 45. It's actually pretty quiet in here. So it looks like we're missing 3 bolts from the air compressor, folks. A lot of stuff taken apart on this bad, Larry, I'm finding. I think it's going to be a long trip, folks. Alright, folks. I've got 4 bolts in it. They're all tight. I think I may have fixed the oil leak. What is with these military trucks and these oil leaks, huh? Guess they don't call it a drip trite for nothing. I'm gonna run this for 2 hours back to Airbnb. If it runs good back to Airbnb, we're gonna give the rental car back, and this will be our pony for the next week. Enjoy that, Mrs. Wrecker Rick.
If y'all don't have any sympathy for me, it's okay. I know, I married him.
Thank you.
You bet.
What do I owe you?
You don't owe me nothing.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Sure?
Yep.
Didn't charge me a dime, folks. Unbelievable. We don't run into that often.
Appreciate y'all coming by and hanging out with us.
Yeah, thank you guys for everything. Y'all have been very hospitable. So
You bet.
we might be back in 10 minutes. So. We've got to top her off with some premium diesel. Look at no drips. I've single-handedly fixed the oil leak, folks. Now I just need to single-handedly get this PTO working so we can do these recoveries. We're not messing around. What can I say? She's my little green rig. Get some of that action. I think both of my headlights are out and it's getting dark. Well, let's hit the road, babe.
I've never been to southern Oklahoma. It's beautiful up in here. Reminds me so much of East Tennessee, honestly.
She's pulling this grade all right. This is a big grade. I think that temp gauge is bad. Or it's 250 degrees. We made it back to the Airbnb in Broken Bow. Driving 75 miles to Broken Bow in the middle of the night with no headlights, probably one of my worst ideas I've had yet. You live and learn. Boy, Lincoln Logs take me back, folks.
Here's another one.
Thank you.
Love you, Dad.
Love you, dude.
Made a hot tub.
That's pretty cool.
Lights go on white.
There's my girl. Looking beautiful this morning. I need to pull these headlights out because I ain't doing that song and dance again. I'm gonna run into town and see if I can't find an auto parts store and get me some headlights. Also, some windshield wipers. May need to buy some tools too, because if I gotta change a spare on this bad Larry, then I'm gonna need some tools. Stand by, I'm gonna pull a headlight out. It's a good thing I got my pocket pliers. You just call me Pocket Plier Rick. I'm actually trying out a new brand. I'll let you all know how they work. Highly doubt I'm gonna find this headlight, but maybe I can find something that'll go in there. I don't even know if the headlight's bad. Maybe I should go test it. Holy cow, that's cold. You gotta work fast, folks. Pretty sure the headlight's bad. Can't get it to light with any configuration. We're gonna run to the parts store. Stand by, folks. Couple of nod wells over there. Pretty sure this is pointless. I need to see if you got a headlight. Something.
What's this out of?
It's out of a Het M1070. It's a military truck.
All right, it's gonna be $395.04.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one. I'll tell you what, this O'Reilly's right here in Broken Bow is pretty helpful.
It's yours truly. I'm gonna vacuum out this Het. I'm gonna clean it. Let's get in here and see how dirty it is, shall we? Boy, Wrecker Rig really knows how to pick them. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, all in all, this thing wasn't that bad. I think it's pretty cozy back here. I think I'm done.
Me in
T-Bone over here. We have to go to Ohio because this recovery that my father has to go on, he needs a PTO. So me and her have to load up, and while they go to Kentucky, we're shooting over to Columbus. It's gonna take us about 14 hours to get there from where we are right now. Columbus is in the middle of Ohio. I've never been to Ohio. Have you been to Ohio?
No, I don't think so.
My dad thinks that we shouldn't leave till like 6, which it's 11. Stand by. I don't know if we're gonna sleep or not, but I'll see you guys in a minute. Our new clothes could be so heavy. If we trip down the stairs, be careful. We're hitting the road. Oklahoma, it was a pleasure.
It's gonna get wild.
Straight from the horse's mouth, folks. It's gonna get wild.
Are you gonna say happy birthday to your wife?
I already did.
Get her back. Okay.
It's Mrs. Wrecker Rick's birthday today, folks. Babe?
Yeah.
How's it feel to be 26?
She's 20.
I wish. If I could turn back time.
Voice of an angel. I thought she was 26. Won't be long. This will be the new rigging suitcase. Let's see if this old bad Larry's gonna fire off this morning. Unbelievable! I'll tell you what, Mrs. Wrecker Rick did a bang-up job cleaning this bad Larry. Let's get this AC fired up. We're getting on the road, folks. Stand by. The central tire inflation's not working. We gotta get some air. I got a low tire. That tire's seen better days. Got my tire aired up, got diesel. Now we're headed to Little Rock to drop this rental car off. So Mrs. Wrecker Rick thinks that she has to ride in this thing all the way back to Arizona. I got a little surprise for her, you know, being it's her birthday. It's gonna blow her mind. Stand by, folks.
I need to call my stepmom again.
Happy birthday, my beautiful stepmom.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where are you guys at?
Almost to Nashville.
Alright, love you.
Love you too.
I know a shortcut, folks. Mrs. Wrecker Rick probably ain't gonna like it. Finally, the open road. Now I can stretch her legs out and do 45. There's a cop. Be cool, be cool. Woo! It's pretty exhilarating, a 45-mile-an-hour slight breeze blowing on your face. That's living. L-I-V-I-N, baby. I picked up a passenger, folks. Ready?
Yeah.
We are in Arkansas, folks. We just went over a river in Hot Springs, Arkansas. We have about 60 miles till we get to the airport to drop off this rental car.
You see those little white flowers, Dayton? Those are called devil's lace, and they're loaded with chiggers. You gotta watch out for them. Little Rock, here we come. Hopefully this thing ain't over 14 foot. We made it to drop off the rental car. We gotta swap our luggage into the het. Stand by. The only problem I've seen with this Bad Larry is there's a lot of hot air coming in this doghouse. I still haven't put windshield wipers on it or headlights. It's starting to rain, but first I'm gonna tape these holes up because it is hot, folks.
Goodbye, little GMC. It's been nice knowing you. About it.
Oh my gosh, I can see. You ready to do 3,000 miles on this baby?
3,000?
Yes. We have AC. I'm pumped.
Me too. I'm very pumped.
Next stop, Tennessee.
Kentucky.
Same thing. 2 words, folks. Moving. See if we can't get a headlight in this Bad Larry while the girls are urinating. It's got a different pigtail. I'll have to swap pigtails. I need a voltmeter. The headlight still ain't working. I think we got some electrical issues, folks.
Are you sure this is gonna make it?
Yeah, this thing's on a roll. I'll tell you what, folks. This is a family wagon. Put that window up, babe. This has a filtering system for the air. Go ahead, let one rip, babe. Let's try her out. Oh, Goldie! Stand by, gals. Can you breathe again, girls?
Yeah.
These gals are hungry. They ain't ate all day. We gotta stop and grab them a little dinner. Stand by, folks. We found ourselves a nice little steakhouse.
Dad, I don't want to be doing that.
Well, I'll tell you, folks, this is one western son of a...
That's my cowgirl, Dad. That's my cowgirl.
We're getting back on the road to Kentucky, folks. Stand by.
Really?
Tennessee.
Same thing.
Dance.
Let me get this for you.
Always the gentleman.
We actually are going to Kentucky because we're going to stop and grab her birthday present on our way to the recovery. We don't have any headlights, folks, so we're grabbing ourselves a Best Western for the night.
It's a Hampton.
Same thing. Mrs. Wrecker Rick's got to grab us a hotel room. Me and the gals are going to run over to the grocery store. Love you.
Love you.
Dad, I think you might have to turn the gas on. I just farted. Thanks, Dad.
Evacuation complete. All right, girls, let's go. Ready?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Hi, Abby Kid. Hi, Abby Kid.
We gotta go get Mom some candles for her birthday cookie. After you, gals.
Can I get one of these? Dad?
All they got is best dad cups ever.
Thank you, Dad. She's the best dad ever.
This one?
Yeah. Thank you. Dad, she's 36.
56.
No, she's 36.
26.
She's 36. Got a plan for Mom. We're leaving right now. Let me try it by myself. Let me try it all by myself too.
Got him? Yeah. We're headed to the hotel room. We got Mrs. Rick all of her favorite stuff. I'm not an animal.
Going to the hotel. I love this hotel. I've been to it before. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Best dad ever. That's perfect.
You are the best dad ever.
I knew you'd love that coffee cup.
idea. This was Hazel's idea.
I have a bunch of
Happy
dad.
birthday, babe.
Well, we're gonna go to bed. Stand by.
I feel like I slept at a Best Western last night, folks. We're getting loaded up and headed to Kentucky.
Tennessee, babe.
Same thing. It's humider than a well digger's hole out here. See if this old dog's gonna fire up this morning, huh? Oh, she fired right up, folks. Ready, girls?
Yeah! Can we pop that balloon, please? No!
I'm trying to keep it from bouncing around on the ceiling.
Well, you had to have it. My wife's Paw Patrol balloon is wreaking havoc.
Just pop it. Happy birthday.
280 miles to go, folks.
280 miles? I thought the recovery was only about 200.
Same thing.
Absolutely not.
We've got 315 miles under this bad Larry's belt. And let me tell you, she's been running top notch. I'm really surprised. Maybe we got a good deal.
Okay, we're here. What in the world is this place? I'm here to pick up a PTO. Okay, we got the PTO. Let me call my dad.
Hello?
Hey, where you at?
Probably like 4 hours from Paducah. Did you get the package?
Yeah, that guy was kind of weird.
Love you.
Love you too, bye. I miss my parents. I can't wait to see them.
It's raining like a cow pissing on a flat rock. It's a good thing I used that Rain-X to wash my windshield. T-Money and T-Bone have picked up the package, folks. We're gonna meet up in Paducah, Kentucky. And that's where we're gonna pick up Mrs. Rick's birthday present. She can't hear me, she's got headphones in. You don't believe me? Holy cow, look at the set on that chick. I'd like to eat her liver with some TNT and fava beans. See, I told you.
I got pee so bad. Me too.
These gals gotta urinate. Stand by.
See, you got to urinate, Dayton. Yes, and I want to get a snack.
And they need a snack. We made it, babe. Happy birthday. Surprise! Just kidding. Babe, could you forget you married some hillbilly from Ashford? I'm gonna throw some windshield wipers on this bad Larry. Probably top her off with some fuel while I'm at it. Good thing I got the old pocket pliers. I just had to rip the guts out of it because this is the original. See, it's just a little blade jobby. Just fabbing up windshield wipers at an Exxon gas station. One down, one to go. See, I just gotta cut this steel rivet out. I don't have a grinder, I grind it out. Luckily, I'm pretty handy with a pocket knife. They used to call me Pocket Knife Rick. You just see that? And then open her up with your old pocket pliers. All right. Hopefully that works, folks. I lost the nut on one of them, so it's just the bolt in there. It'll probably fly off going down the road, but at least I got a driver's side one for sure. We're getting back on the road. Might not be able to buy you a boat, but I can put a pair of windshield wipers on, baby. What does that do for you?
Oh, you know. Is it hot here? You got the heat on?
I do, actually. You're welcome. I welcome you to Missouri, folks. Fun fact for you, me and Mrs. Rick got robbed in Missouri one time, almost 2 years ago, picking up Indiana homes. I'll drop a link in the description of the video. 150 miles ago. We're literally in the middle of a hurricane, folks. And the hat is just standing up and taking it like a man. Welcome to Kentucky, folks.
Tennessee.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
I got pee.
Stand by, folks. Mrs. Rick's driving. Babe, what'd you do with my windshield wiper?
It blew off.
I've been driving this all day long, and you've been driving for 5 minutes, and you already smoked my windshield wiper. Welcome to Kentucky, folks.
Tennessee?
That's right, babe.
Why are we in Kentucky?
You mean Tennessee?
Same thing.
Because we got a recovery, babe.
Okay.
Crowbar called. We got another recovery come in while we were on the road. Can you believe that, babe?
No.
Stand by. Take a look, babe. It's coming up on your left, right up here.
The recovery?
Yes, ma'am.
Is Taylor meeting us here at the PTO?
Yes, ma'am.
What is it?
It's Super C.
What's a Super C?
It's like a gigantic motorhome, and let me tell you, it is buried. It's been raining around here, so you can see why it'd be stuck, right?
Yeah, there's like a foot or more of water everywhere out here.
She doesn't have a clue. Looks like this driveway up here on the left.
This looks like a nice house. Wait, is it a house?
I don't have a whole lot of information on this.
It's like an RV repair place.
Let me go talk to the customer. Stand by. They've got it hidden behind this little shop right here.
Is he taking us to the recovery?
Yeah, he said it's behind that shop right there. I guess it's stuck in the concrete. Babe, let's go assess this recovery.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Surprise!
This is the recovery? It's not stuck anywhere. Literally, babe.
Let me look at it.
The keys are in it.
Let's go test it out.
I mean, obviously you can drive it out.
Oh, I'm shotgun.
What do I look like, Matt, to you?
Shotgun.
Your new daily driver, babe. It's your new Super C. Happy birthday.
What?
Indy. Oh my God, it's so beautiful in here.
Like for real? Like for real, for real?
Hello.
For real, for real. You thought you were going to have to do 3,000 miles in the het.
Aww. I'm gonna cry, babe.
I was actually trying to get the YouTube channel pulled up on there, but it wants you to sign in like to your like. What an incredible truck you guys just drove up in.
You can sleep on the big bed.
Hazy always sleeps in
picking
the
out
morning.
their bed.
The new Wrecker Rick factory.
You're gonna be able to when this slide out.
I mean, you can still access that.
The second Wrecker Rick factory.
Yeah, it does.
Oh my God.
Dayton's bed.
what I want.
Smoke's bed. The girls' bathroom. Goldie's bed. It's old Peter car. Let's pop the hood in this bad, Larry. Got that X15. Breaker 19. Westbound, you got your ears on? You see any smokies from your rocking chair? Best part about it, it's got that 40K towing capacity. What's up, bro? Made it, huh?
Come on, Indy. You want to go?
It's the wrong one.
No, it is not.
There's a pull-out bed on the...
He literally checked it.
It's the wrong one.
Huh?
It's the wrong one.
What is not?
He was like being really weird though. He wouldn't let me video.
What do you say, you can't video?
I walked in and he laughed. He said, "What's the camera for?" I said, "A YouTube." He said, "Yeah, no filming." I couldn't tell if my dad was joking or not.
Getting a little air, then we're hitting the road. We're going to get an RV park and get ready for this recovery. Thanks, bro.
Bye!
T-Money making the handoff. Unbelievable.
Ah, thank you. My favorite need.
Protein, coffee, and eggs. If I had a favorite, it'd be T-Money. Mrs. Wrecker Rick is a truck driving son of a... Mrs. Wrecker Rick's letting that old 605 horse ISX run. He's going on. She ain't waiting for me. I'll be a couple hours behind her. You ain't fooling anybody with that rap job, fat man. Welcome to the quaint little town of Mammoth Cave National Park. We made it to our campground for the night, folks. Now we're gonna go grab some dinner, and we're taking the daily. We got a loaner set of wheels here at Jellystone Park, and there's nobody here if this is my kind of outfit. It's literally a ghost town, so we're gonna take the girls swimming. Stand by. What a powerhouse, folks.
Yeah, can't you hear those ponies running?
Well, we're headed into town to get some groceries, folks. We gotta stock the old Super C. Buckle up, gals. Oh, what do we got here? Got us a little game of chicken going on, huh?
Dayton's falling asleep back there by holding onto the hoses and trying to rest her head on it.
We made it to Food Lion. Hurry up, gals. We only got about an hour and 45 of daylight. We ain't got any headlights.
Hi, have you seen Julia Hayden? She's only one in Food Lion to go, right?
That was so scary.
I won, Smoke.
No, you didn't.
Rick gets so busy talking to everybody. There was a couple fans that pulled up and he was talking to them. We get recognized everywhere. Just can't believe that there's that many people who know who we are. I think there's more of you watching than are subscribed. Please subscribe, but say hello, stop and talk his ear off. He likes it.
Welcome to the quaint little town of Cave City, folks. This is my kind of town. There's like 5 people here. Jellystone RV Park is one of the coolest RV parks I've ever stayed at. Look at this place. And it's cheap. The whole town looks like this. There's cool stuff everywhere and nobody's here. Unbelievable. We made it back. Look at these quaint little cabins around here. We're just staying in town, stocking up the Super C. We'll probably be camping off-grid the rest of the trip. Find some real nice river spots, you know what I'm saying? Stand by. I'll tell you what, folks. I feel like I slept at a Best Western last night. How about you, Goldie?
No, not really.
The new Super C's not treating you well, huh?
No, it's because I got sunburnt yesterday.
A little too much sun for old Goldie here. It's time to go put this PTO on the old HETT. Goldie's gonna give me a ride to my truck. Ready?
Yeah. Dad.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you. Let's roll, Goldie. Thanks, Goldie.
Yep.
So I'm gonna run this bad Larry into Gas Glow because there's a Napa there, and I'm just gonna do it in the Napa parking lot. Love you.
Love you.
It's about a 30-minute drive to Glasgow. Stand by.
We are going to Kentucky Down Under. We got the whole crew. Is that a Lynx?
Oh my God. Hi.
It ought to be good and hot for working on, just the way I like it. Well, let's go see if old Napa's got our parts.
Didn't know Oshkosh made trucks.
Yeah.
It's the first Oshkosh I've ever seen.
Really?
I know, I know the company, but I didn't know they made. Yeah, they make trucks.
They used to call me Pack Out Rick. Well, they didn't have PTO shims, they just had a gasket. Hopefully that'll be good enough. I gotta pull that PTO cover off and then mount my PTO right there. Not sure why they pulled the PTO off of this thing. Hopefully something else ain't bad on the truck. But I've got 3 lines I gotta hook up and I've gotta mount my PTO. Without the PTO, the winches won't work. And I need those winches to do the recovery. Wonder if it's any easier to get to from the doghouse. You gotta crawl in the backside of this bad Larry. Mrs. Wrecker Rick's texting me. The girls are petting kangaroos, folks.
Sam feeding a kangaroo dad. A baby kangaroo. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
It's wild how they're just so tame.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Well, isn't that adorable? This doghouse will definitely be helpful. But first, I'm gonna get down on some of this fresh mango, because it's lunchtime. Absolutely delicious, folks.
I don't want to interrupt your filming, but I know who you are, so I thought I'd stop by.
How you doing?
Good, you. I don't. You go ahead. I ain't,
Oh, you're good.
I don't want to stop you. I watch a lot of your videos on there. I thought it was pretty nice.
What are you up to?
Come and get a 12mm socket, actually.
Yeah.
You don't see those on
How you
the
doing?
I ain't the only one that seen it and was like, what the heck? Like I said, holler if you need anything.
All right,
I
sir.
thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one. Time to get to work.
Don't run. Do not run. Smokey, you got a bird on your head. He won't bite you.
Come and land on your
See? Come over here. I think we can go feed some animals over there. You want to go try those?
I just can't help myself when Milwaukee's around. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more Milwaukee. Now I gotta get these GD hydraulic lines disconnected so they can go back on there because they got them bypassed. For such a big truck, there's not a whole lot of room to get both my arms down in there. It's just a matter of getting in the right spot, folks. These hydraulic lines are what operates the PTO. Hopefully I get some fittings. They had this little jobby to bypass it. It's actually pretty cozy in here, folks. Those fittings actually might just screw into the pump. I don't have to get any. Well, I'll still have to get one. Stand by. He used to call me Pocket Player Rick. Get yourself a pair of pocket pliers, folks. MurphysDieselStore.com. You never know, you might need to put a PTO in Glasgow, Kentucky. And just FYI, these are 5 inches, folks. They are not very big. When you buy these, don't get pissed off at me because you say they're just a little pair of toy pliers. I don't care what your wife has told you. They're not very big, but plenty enough to get the job done. And that only applies to pocket pliers. I don't care what your wife told you. Well, I think these fittings are gonna work, so I'll just need one more fitting and slap this pump on there, throw these fittings in there, throw my lines on there, and we'll be hitting the road. Stand by. Maybe I can go pet a kangaroo.
Hi, sugar.
Closer. There you go.
Hey, let go.
Survive with no negative side effects. And not only that,
They have a cave.
We have the stalactites going from the ceiling and the stalagmites going from the ground.
Ooh, creepy, huh?
I'm working on my fitness.
We made it.
Yep, I believe it's gonna work. Gotta get all my studs taken apart. The studs came completely out with the nuts still on them. And boy, let me tell you, these nuts are on there. Thank you, Milwaukee. Mango brake. Oh yeah. Unbelievable. Might have to go buy me another one, folks. Now a mango tree will grow right there. Alright, I'm gonna go inside and get me a fitting. Get this PTO slammed in there, because we got a recovery to do.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. I might be back. Here you go.
Thank you so much, sir. I
Yes, ma'am.
appreciate it.
Yeah, you bet. An old gal was in there trying to buy a motor mount. And she was lacking the funds. They were in there for about 30 minutes trying to buy it. Sometimes people need a little help. I was behind her in line. WWJD, folks. Now we're gonna get our fittings put in there. One goes here, here, the other side. The boys here at Napa are outstanding. They didn't have these fittings in stock. They literally drove down to a hydraulic shop, bought some for me, and brought them back. Because obviously I can't drive down there because my wheels are incapacitated at the moment. Super cool. Time to get her installed. I don't know if it's gonna fit through there, folks. There he goes. Just might be crazy enough to work. Oh yeah. Like a glove. Well, that bad Larry's in there. Let's bolt her down. It's kind of rocking on there, like it's not sitting. Which I'm not shimming it because I don't have any shims, but I got a pretty thick gasket on there though. I don't think the gear's bottoming out, but it's just kind of rocking on there, which is weird. Whew. 2 hours later, folks. Finally got her bolted down. PTOs always are a bear to get that flange bolted under there, but man, this one was really bad. It's getting dark. I gotta tighten up a line, then we gotta start it and see if this thing works. And I gotta get back because I don't have any headlights still. Stand by. Last line, and this is the power line. This is what activates it. Hopefully it works. Because if I gotta pull this thing back out, I'm probably gonna lose my shit. All right, let's start it up and see if fluid goes everywhere or makes a funny noise or just flat out explodes. Stand by. I don't see any oil pouring out anywhere. Hopefully we got it. Oh snap, it's working, folks. What are the odds of that? I pulled it off. All right, folks, we're hitting the road. Stand by. You gotta be careful, folks. You shouldn't stand there. I'm not an animal. Give a hoot, don't pollute.
Wrecker Rick just called and said that he finally got the PTO in and he's on his way to meet us for dinner. Me and the girls are just playing and waiting till he gets here.
It's getting dark quick, folks. Hopefully we make it. And it's hotter than 2 rats in here because I left the doghouse open. I didn't have time to close it up. And I still got to put the drive shaft on the PTO. Got about 20 minutes to go. That's about all the daylight we got.
We just got back.
Made it just in time. We outran the darkness. We're getting back on the road, folks, but first I got to put my drive shaft back on my PTO and fix my doghouse because it's like a sauna in this bad Larry. Stand by.
Boy, she does not want to go on there. You little dickens. That's all she wrote.
Now we're going to check and see if our winches work. Turn it on. The winches are working, everything's working. I didn't actually think I was gonna be able to pull it off. Stand by, we're hitting the road.
Come on, Nate.
We got about an hour and a half ride to Kentucky.
Tennessee.
Same thing, stand by. Ready, Dayton?
Yeah.
Sure is a nice day for traveling in the old hot box. Mrs. Wrecker Rick's gonna love this road. We finally made it to Kentucky. Dude wrecked his motorcycle. Are you good? Said he was good, so I'm not gonna stop to check. Gave me a thumbs up. That was a sharp curve. He must not have been able to make the curb or he didn't see it going too fast. We made it, folks. Welcome to the quaint little town of Adams. This is where we're doing the recovery. Found this little campground. It's a primitive campground. No power. Kind of a tight fit. Mrs. Wrecker Rick's a truck driving son of a... How about that old bus? Get us some canoes and go canoeing? It's right on the river. What do you think about this place?
I like it. Where's the pool?
There's no pool.
Then why did Mom say there was?
You'll have to have that conversation with Mrs. Wrecker Rick, Dayton. Canoers.
Mom, why were you lying to me about the pool? So today, guys, I don't know where we are going, but we got that beautiful river.
The gals are hungry. We're gonna go grab them a bite to eat.
Let's get Mexican.
Looks like we're having Mexican, folks. Dayton!
Bye, Dayton.
Dad!
We're here. We made it, folks. A little place I like to call Jalapeno Grill.
Always a gentleman.
Always a gentleman.
Those Mennonite women are coming to town. It's Saturday night. Back into Kentucky.
Tennessee!
Same thing. You girls ready for some s'mores? We use gluten-free graham crackers because Goldie is gluten intolerant. Just crush them old graham crackers up. Stand by.
What kind of s'mores are we making, Dad?
Okay, I'll share with you.
American s'mores, Goldie.
Yeah.
You don't want a marshmallow strawberry? I'm sure none of you guys are going to eat any of them.
I want to. I want one. Was raised by Indians.
Dip it in chocolate.
Negative. No more
Just
wood.
spin it a little bit.
I
Like
did
that.
it to make
Now dip it in your graham crackers. Just spin it a little bit.
only little wood. That's it. You fall on in one before? Oh, burn your head.
Unbelievable, folks.
Look at that, folks.
Come on, Liza.
Delicious.
Firefly.
I just don't have any jars. Keep them in.
We caught you a firefly.
Eat your...
Eat your strawberry
Chris?
chocolate thing.
No, we're not taking pineapple stick.
We're calling it a night, folks. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day.
Come on, Dad.
We just had to stop by and worship the Lord. We're headed to the recovery. Stand by, folks. Load up, girls! We picked up cousin Chris.
Hi.
That's Mrs. Wrecker Rick's cousin. He's swamping today. We've got about a 3-mile drive, folks. You girls ready? Mrs. Wrecker Rick's navigating.
Habit. I'm not even in the front seat.
Where are we going, babe?
3 miles.
Chris is playing babe today because he's sitting in the front seat. Mudcat Road, that's fitting. It's back in them trees right there. We got to go through these folks' driveway to get in here. I'm gonna pull up here and talk to him. We're gonna walk back here and check it out, folks, before we drive in here. Because I don't want to get stuck. What were you doing?
So there's a ditch back here, and part of our property is on the other side of that ditch.
Okay.
And so I was trying to create like a driveway where I could get across it. I guess it was a pocket of water under the ground, and all of a sudden the whole front end of the skid steer just dropped out from under me.
Oh, gotcha.
And then once it got stuck, I was using the bucket to try to push myself out. And then it popped a hydraulic line, and then I looked back and all I saw was flames.
Okay. Well, that thing is in there, folks.
It's stuck.
And it's burnt to the water. Let's check this bad Larry out. Oh, dang. See that, folks? Quicksand. So what's your plans with it?
I want to get the bucket off of it. Everything else is just going to be scrapped. All the water off this field here drains right down through this ditch.
I see that, yeah.
This was dry probably 4 days ago.
Babe, I did not bring your water boots.
And this pond is full of water moccasins.
So you could fill this in so you could try to drive across it. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to drive across this.
Yeah, it's pretty.
We're going to back the HETT in here and drag her out. Only thing I worry about is how soft this ground is around here. And it's raining, folks. Murphy's Law. Did you bring your shorts, Chris?
I got them in the truck.
I knew there was a good reason I wore underwear today. Time to get to work.
Don't worry, babe. We'll handle this.
You gonna let her call you that?
I'm babe today. Hey, I got a ring on it.
I did put a ring on it, folks. Don did some clear cutting so we could get the whole head in here. But it is really big, and this path is really narrow. 2 words, folks. Move in. We gotta turn around and then back her in. Not enough room down in there to turn it around. We're going in, folks. We're gonna have to cut down a tree. Stand by. Oh, you guys thought this was a recovery video? It's a Will Start video for a Husqvarna chainsaw. Come all this way to see if this thing will start. They used to call me Sawyer Rick. It's bulky, but I consider it carry-on. So now we could snake that old head around here. Stand by, I'm gonna hit the road. We've got to get rid of these 3 trees, but no big deal. He's building a go-kart track in here. Stand by. Whoa, that one already got rid of itself. Mustache just saved my life. Whoa, watch it. Tree falling. Guess they didn't used to call me Sawyer Rick. Gotta throw this chain back on. I think it's gonna be harder to get to this thing than it is to get it out. I'm not used to working with equipment this small. Bear with me, folks. Nor am I used to working with trees that small. At least I got a sharp saw this time.
2 hours later.
It's been 5 minutes, mustache. Tree falling! Tell you what, there's spiders everywhere. Brown recluses. Tree falling! Boy, you gotta watch these poplars, folks. They'll get you every time. It's a Tennessee sex tree. You know what that is? Just another tree. I think we got it now. The things we do for fun. I'm gonna hit the trail. She's gonna have to go. Just kidding, folks.
It's only fitting that you're using a giant army truck to get a skid steer owned by a retired army, a sergeant first class, out of the mud.
It's ironic.
It's ironic.
Yeah. I like a nice, good, clean work environment, folks. I don't hate that. We're gonna get rigged up, folks. Stand by. Is it gonna take us 2 hours or 2 days? First thing I'm gonna do is anchor the front of this up because it doesn't have any spades to dig into the ground. It's gonna be a hard pull. I'm gonna use a couple Wrecker Rick ropes to do it. It's the only thing strong enough out here. Don't have quite enough slack, so Mrs. Wrecker Rick's gonna pull the head up, then she can back it up and pull the slack out of it. We're getting anchored. And it is hotter than 2 rats in a wool sock out here. Babe! Babe!
What?
The other babe. Pull her forward! That's good, babe! Hold that, babe. Pull the slack out of her, babe! That's tighter than a dolphin, folks. We've come a long ways to get here. We don't want to lose our composure. This is what we worked so hard for. We've come thousands of miles to get here. There won't be any whining. There won't be any crying. And most of all, I hope you guys had a good breakfast because tonight we dine in hell!
With that gate right at your eye. There's something right here. Right,
Time to rig up this old skid steer, Jobby. Stand by. So I'm thinking I'm gonna pull the bucket up out first. Once I get the bucket up out of the ground, I'm gonna grab the skid steer by the bottom and drag it up out. That's the plan. Don't fail me now, PTO. Guess if the PTO fails me, I'll be wailing on this thing with some Wrecker Rick ropes.
Literally what was just going through my head was, good thing we have a couple kinetic ropes.
All right, babe, you're gonna be behind the controls. No, that babe. The real babe, not mustache. She's making noise. Come out! 1-inch wire rope, folks. Way more winch than this truck can hold. It's made to drag stuff onto a trailer, but we're using it for recovery. All right. So far, so good. Winch in! It's go time. Let's see what this baby's got. Well, I'll tell you what, that made pretty short work of that, huh? Unbelievable. My winch came off the drum. Get your head out of your ass, Wrecker Rick. We're gonna have to move the head and re-rig. Stand by. This thing didn't even grunt. I gotta take the tensioner off so I can get the cable back under it. Wire rope. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, we're back on. I'll put my tensioner back on later. Mrs. Wrecker Rick's gonna get back on the controls so I can re-rig. Now we gotta run a lower line down to the body so I could drag that body up out. It's just one to tip forward. I need my shovel. Time for your exam, babe. Got some suction on it, huh? This mud stinks, huh? Smells like an armpit. I have been working hard. Folks, he was in the cab when this thing caught on fire. Bobcat just about killed him because the door was smashed shut with mud. And Bobcat's equipment, they make it where the door can't come open when the bucket is up. Unlike a Kubota slides up. You can get out of it in an emergency situation. He's lucky to be alive. He had to take both feet and kick the door open. He was fighting for his life. Now there's a hook right on the belly right there, so it'll grab it really low and it can drag it up out of there. I couldn't get to it at first. Water moccasin. Oh, so close. I had him, folks. Yeah. How about that suction? It's that time. We're pulling one more time. Then we gotta drag this bad Larry out of here. Got room for one more, babe? Folks, we're gonna drag her again. Stand by. Now we're gonna rig this bad Larry and drag it all the way back to the barn. We just about lost ourselves a $4,500 bucket. Now we're gonna pick the bucket up. I'm gonna run both winch lines to the center belly, right in that trough right there. And then we're gonna head to town. Stand by. You got it, babe. Hold it. Okay. I think we'll just go like that. I don't hate that. Just grabbing my rigging. Stand by. You know what that tree's called right there? It's a Holmes tree, Holmes wrecker tree. That's what we call them, because Ernest Holmes, he invented like one of the first twin boom wreckers, the best wrecker that's probably ever been made. So you call trees that you anchor to Holmes trees. We got our rigging packed up. We're headed to the barn. Tell you what, folks, this whole HETT is bad to the BONE. Good right there or more? I'm gonna take this bucket off. That's a real skid steer. All right, pull it up. There we go. Now we can get the bucket off there and I can get my rigging unhooked easier. Just twist it, keep it this way. There you go. Now you're thinking. Water moccasin, babe! Water moccasin!
That's my favorite suitcase. My mother-in-law gave it to us for our wedding as a gift, so that we had a brand new suitcase set to take on our honeymoon.
That's why it's my favorite too, babe. That's why it goes on every recovery with me. Me and old Pendleton been through a lot. I'm gonna have to put new zippers on it. Let's go back here and check out this dirty hole, babe.
Tell me about the dirty hole.
What can I say about it? It's just a dirty hole. I've seen a lot of dirty holes in my time.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Another hole, another mile. I live my life a dirty hole at a time.
New t-shirt idea.
A mud hole?
One dirty hole at a time.
A mud hole shaped like a vagina. No, but I mean, like, you can't tell, but barely. Like, you could be like, is it just me or is that mud hole shaped?
Did you get to pet more animals?
Well, we got to hold a baby chicken.
Load up, girls. We came, we saw, we recovered, folks. Thank you for having us.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you for your service.
Thanks for everything
and thank
you do.
you for being a first responder.
Appreciate it.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would ever got it out.
Yeah. Well, you probably would have went down to the military auction, bought yourself a hat, and dove in there. And
my wife won't let me.
Oh.
I've asked.
Yeah. My wife won't let me either. This was actually an accidental buy. Oh! 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 They used to call me Jack Rick. We got about a 1,800 mile trip back to Arizona. Catch us on the next one. Stay classy, folks.
Stay classy,